Hello and welcome to Ministry of JavaScript. In this video we are going to be looking at what are promises and how it works in JavaScript. So basically when we talk about promises in JavaScript, then it is something like that will take some time to return the result. So promises has basically three states. The first one is pending, the second one is resolved or fulfilled, and third one is rejected. Alright, so promises are like you are making a promise to a JavaScript that JavaScript I will return you the result at any cost. You can move forward, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay, so you can implement all that functionality that you are making a promise to JavaScript using the promise function. So how can we write the promises inside JavaScript? Well, that is very easy. We do have a promise constructor method and it takes a callback function. This callback function has two parameters. The first one is resolved and the second one is rejected. The second one is reject. Obviously I have named it as resolve or reject. You can name it as rej or whatever you want. I'm okay with resolve and reject, right? So let's suppose we have a response name equal to David and age equal to 30, and we are receiving this response from an API, right? So let me just wrap it up inside the try catch. Then whenever, for example, obviously when we make an API call, then it takes some time to return the result from the server. Obviously when we will make the request to the server and then the server will process it and then the server will return the response, this whole process will take some time. You can wrap it up inside everything which I have just said inside the promise constructor method. So for example, we have made an API call and we received this response from an API. So whatever you receive in a success format, you can wrap it up inside a resolve method, and in case something went wrong or any error occurred, then in those cases you can call the reject method, whether you can directly pass the error something like this, or if you want to pass any custom message like something went wrong, then you can do it as well. But the question is, we have just saw that how can we write the promise constructor method, how to implement the functionality. But the question is, how can we invoke it? Well, that is very easy. Const promise equal to and promise dot. So whatever you are writing inside the resolve method, you can receive it using .then inside a callback function. I'm writing and console.log res. As you can see that we have successfully received the response from the promise which we have written above right over here, right? And I have just told you that how to get the data from the resolve method. The question is, how can we get the data from the reject method? Well, for that we do have another prototype method which is called catch. So I can do something like this: err console.log err. Alright, so if I come over here and write something, let's throw new error, or you can just obviously we are resolving the method first. What I need to do is I need to copy this and paste it above throw. Then as you can see right over here, we are getting something went wrong. Why? Because inside the try block something has went wrong. We are just imagining over here, right? So we are not implementing the total functionality, the totally API call inside the try. We are just imagining at the moment, and something went wrong inside the try block. Then obviously our catch block will come in to rescue, obviously. So and what we are doing inside the reject, we are passing something went wrong, and inside .catch we have console.log error. So to verify it, if I come over here, as you can see that it has changed our error to ERR, or I can do something like this, error ERR, right? So we have you know, we look into it that how to implement promises in JavaScript, and we saw that there are two prototype methods, .then, which is used to get the data from resolve method. Whatever we are passing inside the resolve method, we can be able to receive it inside .then, and whatever we are passing inside the reject method, we can be able to receive it inside .catch. But the thing is, there is one more method which is called finally, and it takes a callback as well. And for example, you are writing a promise, and you, after performing certain kind of action, you want to do something like on the start of the function you are setting the loader as true. Then obviously you will write this loader as false over here as well, and loader equal to false over here as well, because promise can return us anything. We are not sure that it will return .then at any cost. We are not sure our API will break at any point. For example, for some reason, for any reason, API break, then it will return us the error in .catch, and if the API pass, then it will return the error inside .then. So we are not sure what will return. So this is why we write loader equal to false in both of the prototype methods. But the thing is, we are writing this loader equal to false after consoling.log in both the methods. So we can just copy this loader equal to false, and we can write it over here. Let's just cut it. So anything which you want to run after performing the certain amount of action, like over here console.log, then you can wrap it up inside the finally block. So basically finally will run after .then or .catch. So this is it from this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day.